ReefDVMs here with our homegrown Juneberry jam. I'm going to throw the recipe here for you at the beginning so you can always come back, pause it, and look again if you missed anything. Here's our ingredients laid out. We've got our berries, sugar, lemon juice, water, pectin, jars, and lids. To get started, we're going to add our 1/4 cup of water to our big saucepan. And we're going to add 4 cups of our freshly picked Juneberries. As you can see, they're a little bit different in color. The dark purple ones are the ones that are most ripe. The lighter red ones aren't quite as ripe, but this is the point where the birds start getting into your berries and you just pick everything that you can to save them. Thankfully, they grow really well in our clay soil, so we do have a lot of them, so that if the birds steal a few, we still have a bunch left over. Now we're going to take our water and Juneberries and put them on the stovetop. We're going to put them over medium heat and just start to cook them and get them soft. Kind of always want to mix them so they don't burn. Obviously, these types of things can easily burn, so we want to keep a close eye on them. Once they get a little bit softer after cooking for a few minutes, we're going to mash them up. You can either use this, which is what most people use to mash potatoes, or you can use an immersion blender if you really want to get that smooth texture to your jam. Now this jam will have the seeds in it since we don't remove the seeds from our Juneberries, just like when we make raspberry jam. But they're not annoying and nobody seems to mind. Now we're going to add our 3 cups of sugar. Going to mix that in, get it going again to a nice simmer. Then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. And once we add our lemon juice and get it cooking again, we're going to want to get it to a nice rolling boil. Once we've got it boiling, we're going to add our pectin. We use 1 package of liquid pectin, but 1 package of dry pectin works just as well. I want to make sure that I get everything out of that package of liquid pectin though, just to help firm up our jam and get a really nice spreadable consistency. After we get the pectin in, we're going to bring it back to a rolling boil for 1 minute. After that minute, we're going to start jarring it up. We've got our jelly jars here, ready to go, washed and hot. We're just going to start ladling in our jam. You will get foam on top of this jam, just like most jams, but you can either remove it and just not use it, or sometimes we just put all of our foam in one jar and have one foamy jar that tastes just as good, just doesn't look good enough to go to fair. Now I want to be sure that we get the right amount of head space so that our jars will seal and seal well for a long period of time. So we want to get about 1/4 of an inch of head space to our jars. And now my daughter is going to take the jar. She's going to clean off that top edge with a dry rag just to make sure we don't have any seeds or jam up there that can get in the way of the jar actually sealing properly. So once she gets it cleaned off, she's going to put that lid and ring on top. And we just want these finger tight. They don't have to be cranked on by someone with huge muscles. That actually makes the jars wrinkle and not seal properly. So they just want to be nice and finger tight. Then we're going to get them all into our hot water canner. And we're going to leave them in there for 10 minutes. After our 10 minutes, we're going to pull them out and have beautiful Juneberry jam. Thank you for watching our video. Please like or subscribe to show support for our videos in the future.